Teambase is a workflow solution for digital asset creation, management, and distribution. Teambase has a long history of improving production in retail, catalog, and publishing industries. It's a product of Hudson Yard Studios. Welcome to this introduction to Teambase and all it can do for you. So you have digital assets. Lots of digital assets of all different types. Maybe they're images that need retouching. Maybe they're ads, or Word documents, or videos, or InDesign files. You've invested a lot in their creation, and if you can't find what you need, they're useless. You might want to put them in a digital asset management system. Now they're organized and you can search, download, annotate, and back them up securely. But real-world problems aren't that simple. Content is constantly changing. There are many file types, file formats, and versions, and there are many different platforms and devices. One image might be awaiting approval after high-end retouching, while others have been rejected, and there are usage rights and user restrictions. And of course there are file relations that must be preserved, such as all the products in an image, or all the links that comprise a PDF made from InDesign. There is a tool that manages these complexities but simplifies them for users. It's Teambase. Teambase is a database-driven workflow solution. General users log in from a web client. Power users can log in from a native Mac or Windows desktop. Let's look at some of the building blocks that make up Teambase. Specialized user interfaces incorporate your business rules and capture valuable metadata. They show users exactly the information that's important at that time. With Teambase triggers built into user interfaces, complex sequences of actions are triggered with single clicks. With one click, an operator can automate renditions, generate PDFs, trigger Photoshop JavaScripts, send email notifications, and more. Teambase pumps process requests invisibly. Whether it's pushing to or pulling from FTP sites, parsing document contents, processing data feeds, or communicating with RESTful web services, Teambase pumps are always working, ready to serve web requests at network speeds. Teambase has plugins to Adobe applications, allowing script-driven automation. In each step of your workflow, Teambase applies the right level of automation at the right time. Teambase modules are assembled in ways that optimize custom catalog, publishing, and retail workflows. Let's look at some applications. An organization focused on aggregating and distributing digital content gets files into Teambase with FTP or the Teambase web client. A Teambase pump, illustrated here by a gear, senses every upload, ingests files, and extracts metadata. The upload kicks off a review and approval cycle. For each user request, the file is exported from Teambase to the native application. Teambase preserves versions and audit trails on every save action. The file advances to the next workflow step. In this process, again illustrated by a gear, Teambase actions work with plugins to convert a Microsoft Word file to an Adobe structured format. Along the way, Teambase user interfaces enforce tagging requirements and business rules for content and metadata. The editing review can include sign-offs and other checkpoints both human and Teambase enforce. When instructed, Teambase transforms the content to XML using XSL transform technology and pushes to external sources using RESTful web services. An image workflow happens concurrently with review and approval cycles triggered by captured metadata. File relations are captured and preserved in the database. Teambase hands the images to color operators, and plugins for Photoshop expedite editing. On every save, background processes spool image alternates and renditions, keeping all image versions in sync throughout the approval cycle. On approval or on any other trigger, images or renditions are exported, pushed to a website, stripped into InDesign, or made available for download by select users of the Teambase web client. While copy and images are worked, the layout is underway as well. While still in process, copy and images inside Teambase are linked to InDesign through the use of Teambase plugins. Copy can be edited to fit the layout or conditionally edited for simultaneous print and web use. Images that have been placed in the layout are updated with each image revision. Approved content comes together as print layout is converted into a PDF and sent to print and beyond. A catalog workflow includes copy and image workflows, but often starts with a data file. In this case, a shot list is ingested by a Teambase pump, and the identical file is given to a studio photographer. Teambase uses the data to build structures that hold metadata and are ready and waiting for the raw files the photographer supplies. Teambase could easily create and supply low-res images to a designer, but in this workflow, the photographer takes that step. The designer can build layouts and place images in InDesign without any Teambase involvement. The designer just uploads the InDesign document to Teambase, and the Teambase pump analyzes the designer's image placement and queues up color work, just those images that will be used. Knowing what's used and what's a priority, color operators strip images and initiate proof cycles. Merchants can check on progress with a Teambase web client, and traffic can keep everything moving. Merchants can even be granted access to build a product data repository and create a copy database. During the process or at any other time, Teambase can generate reports of images used, reused, dropped, or moved across spreads or catalogs. It can ingest SKUs and output InDesign-ready copy blocks with approved product, text, images, and logos. We've seen a lot of ways Teambase is helping Hudson Yards, catalog retail, and color retouching clients. Each is unique. Cookie cutter solutions can't handle complex workflows, and building a system from scratch requires a huge investment of time and resources. Hudson Yards workflow experts can consult with you to build a streamlined workflow based on proven Teambase technology, and it lets you integrate high-end color work with unmatched turnaround times. With Hudson Yards, Teambase is a proven, custom workflow solution that will work for you.